just ask just before we do talk about the game, how's the dust sort of settling with the playing group?
Yeah, it's obviously a big shock, a big change around here. Obviously, I've only been here for a couple of weeks, but you know what? We've got some really, really strong leaders in that dressing room. So young boys like myself, or 25, I like to think I'm still pretty young. We've got some really good leaders to sort of lean back on and trust. So yeah, no, it's been really good.
The playing group's supportive of the decision?
Well, whether they're supportive or not, I don't think they have a choice. You know, we're professionals. It's not the first time it's happened. Won't be the last. So yeah, whatever we think or personal opinion, it doesn't matter. We're professionals and we've got to carry on. We've got a big game on Friday, and yeah, whether we care or not about that, the game's coming. So we've got to get prepared for that, and that's the end of that sort of story.
Does it feel a bit like out of a frying pan into a fire? Obviously, it's been a tough few months of you with Western United. How have you, dealt with the pretty disappointing situation which unfolded there?
Yeah, it was disappointing. But in saying that, it was a massive opportunity to come here. Obviously, Perth's a fantastic place. I've been out in Scarborough Beach the last couple of weeks, so I can't complain too much there. But yeah, it's been a big shock. Had you asked me a couple of months ago whether I'd be here, I would say, "What are you talking about?" But it's been a really welcome opportunity, and I'm super stoked to be here.
How are you finding the fluidity within the group? I was saying before that you've had a number of injuries. It's probably been hard to get your best team onto the park, but how is everyone sort of settling in? Yeah, really good. For me personally, I think there's 5 or 6 ex-Western United players who I've played with before, maybe 2 Melbourne City players. So for me, I haven't had that at any club I've been at before. So to sort of hit the ground running with some teammates, and that sort of smooths over a few cracks, or where you might take a little bit longer to get on, and they can sort of put their arm around you and show you the way. So for me personally, that's been really good. So it's a really close change room, and yeah. Reflections after the last game as well was a pretty tough loss, 4-0.
Yeah, no, it was a super tough loss. It's a tough place to play. Melbourne City, I say that from experience. I've obviously played for them and I've played against them. We had a really tough semi-final campaign there last year, so knew what to expect. They're the champions for a reason, but there's no use dwelling over it now. We're in round 2, going into round 3. So yeah, it is what it is, and we move on.
Takeaways from it though, in terms of moving forward?
Yeah, takeaways is that they're the champions for a reason. They are where they are. They've had so much success over a long period of time, especially in the A-League, especially in the last 5 or 6 years. So yeah, that's where we've got to be. That's where we want to be. That's where the fans want us to be. That's where the club, the board wants us to be. So actually, that's the expectation. That's where we got to get to. That's the finish line, or that's where we want to be. So yeah, it's a good eye opener. It's good to see where we're aiming, and that is where we're aiming.
Of course, you have a new coach appointed. As a player, what are your expectations of a coach and what you need to flourish as a team?
Yeah, that's a good question. Yeah, for us, I've had plenty of different coaches in my career, different styles, different expectations. I'm sure someone who comes in is going to bring something fresh, something new that we haven't seen before, and I think for this group it can only be better. Right? So really tough first couple of games, but yeah, with freshness comes excitement, comes motivation, sort of a new chapter. So yeah, that's personally what I'm looking forward to.
Melbourne Victory on Friday night. Traditionally a powerhouse. Gory have had a pretty good history against Victory, although maybe not so much recently. Given the events of this week, do you feel like that might even, it's a bit of a fresh start, blank canvas, might even galvanise the boys ahead of this week? Yeah,
absolutely. I think every time you sort of play Melbourne Victory, whether it's in Melbourne or here, they're one of the biggest clubs. So yeah, it's going to be a big game. They obviously haven't started the way they wanted to, similar to us. We don't shy away from that. So yeah, it's going to be a massive game for both teams, and that's something that we're really welcoming, that challenge, and we can't wait for Friday to come already.
All good. Thanks, Matt.
Thank you. Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Really appreciate it.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.